Hi, Flick here from the Nerd Soapbox, and today we're at the 2020 Pasadena Comic Con with a special guest. He's a voice actor, best known to the Soapbox Gang for being the current voice of the iconic mascot of my favorite flavored drink mix, Kool-Aid. Oh yeah!
Oh hey, that's pretty good.
It's Brock Powell.
Oh yeah! How are you?
Hey Brock, how you doing?
Oh, very good, very good. Do you actually you drink a lot of Kool-Aid?
Yes, I do.
That's fair enough.
Well, how's your con so far, Brock?
You know what? I got to tell you, it's been very good. A lot of great fans. Been very busy,
Right.
and it's almost like a clockwork. Like every hour on the hour, they put me on a big plank, and I go, oh yeah, oh yeah, and then just like that.
It must have been 2 o'clock.
Yeah, that was right. It is 2 o'clock. Oh.
What was your fandom growing up as a kid? What were you into?
Oh wow! So it's kind of crazy. I was a huge Power Rangers fan, so there's a lot of Power Rangers stuff here at this con. And so
it's Morphin time, Brock.
Yeah,
it's Morphin time.
I love Power Rangers, and a huge Disney fan. So like Disney voices were always something growing up. I would practice. I would hear them. So the fact that Jim Cummings is back there
is like
right. Woo! Oh yeah, I'm having a hard. But you'll notice there's actually like my parole officer Barry is over there because Jim and I we're close, but legally not too close. So
that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I get a little like Jim. So very excited.
All right, impressions.
Yeah, sure. First impressions.
You do impressions?
I do. Yeah.
What's your favorite impression to do?
Goodness. Well, I make a lot of money doing President Trump's voice.
Really?
Yes, I do. We're gonna build a wall, and the Kool-Aid Man is gonna go through that wall. Oh yeah! See, I told you. I like the Kool-Aid Man because he's red. Wonderful. Should be orange. Much better. Sorry.
You're silly.
Thank you so much.
Wow. So I understand you had a very goofy mentor and teacher.
Yes.
Could you tell us about that?
Yeah, of course. So my mentor in voiceover is Bill Farmer, who is the voice of Goofy and Pluto for the Disney company. And he, and I say that he taught me how to be a better actor. Yeah, he taught me how to be a better actor and a better person. I think that he is a shining example of what it means to be successful.
All right.
And not just in terms of the projects he's worked on, but how he interacts with people and how kind he is. And I really try to model myself after the way he handles himself and conducts himself with people, especially at cons like this.
Okay. Wow. You got some big shoes. You got some big goofy shoes to fill there, boy.
Yeah. Well, that is true.
Gorge. That's all I can say. That's it. That's my invitation.
Well, so I always say, when people ask me how to get into voiceover, they always ask like, what, so I do an impression of so and so, and it's great. The impressions are a really great way to get into voiceover and practice new sounds. But I say it's kind of like you're not going to get to Carnegie Hall playing Heart and Soul on the piano. The impressions are just the way you practice to create new characters. And so the impressions are a great way to have an archetype, and also a great way to sort of get the rhythm and the different sounds going. But at the end of the day, your real goal is to create new sounds and new characters.
All right.
And when people say, "Oh, I do a great Donald Duck," well, there's already somebody doing that. So that doesn't really help you.
That's true.
Yeah. So just something to think about. And I always encourage people who do impressions to keep at it. But realize that a lot of great voice actors believe that bad impressions are new characters. So Bill Farmer had a mentor named Dawes Butler who mentored him, and so I've kind of gotten, almost like through this Jedi Order, I've gotten this.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. It's weird. Dawes Butler, the voice of Yogi Bear and Captain Crunch. Right? So he always said that he was a bad impressionist. And so when you go in and you're creating characters, you want to have some bad impressions in your pocket because it gives you a chance to bounce off of a voice. So somebody says, you're kind of like, you're going to start, I did a character for Big Hero 6, the short.
Raise it up a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
And initially, I was asked to do a bad Steve Buscemi impression. That was the initial thing. And eventually we ended up turning into like a bad Robbie the Robot kind of danger, delete. So your bad impressions and having that sort of versatility in the back pocket is really helpful.
All right. I do a bad impression of Bob Dylan, doing an impression of Lou Costello.
May I?
Hey, Abed, a hard rain's gonna fall, Abed.
That's
Hey,
really
Abed,
good.
I'm a bad boy, Abed. I'm a bad boy, Abed.
I'm just picturing Who's on First
hard
is the Bob
rain,
Dylan
Abed.
song, right? Who's on first?
Yeah.
What's on second?
I'm so confused
Yeah,
now.
that's great. Oh man, that was really good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. Or should you have said, oh yeah.
No, legally I can't. Yeah. Oh yeah! It's 3 o'clock, by the way.
What's your favorite Kool-Aid flavor?
Classic. I think it's cherry. I always thought it was fruit punch flavored, but it's not true. It's cherry.
Right.
So yeah, cherry Kool-Aid.
My favorite is purple.
Purple?
Yeah.
The
I
color?
mean, grape.
Oh, I got you.
Grape,
Well,
grape.
yeah.
Go figure, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So what was that audition process like for the Kool-Aid Man?
So initially they asked you to say the phrase "Oh yeah" in a bunch of different scenarios. So they wanted to hear you.
Let's hear it like Bob Dylan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So something like that. They would ask things like, "Can you do oh yeah on a trampoline?" So oh yeah, or oh yeah underwater, which was oh yeah, or oh yeah like yodeling. So oh yeah, that kind of thing. So you had to be able to, and that's a big part of our job is
so funny.
Oh, thank you.
You brought me each one of those. I was underwater with the Kool-Aid Man.
You were.
I really was.
Yeah,
that was
which
fantastic.
It's concerning me because if you were underwater with the Kool-Aid Man, does the ocean then become Kool-Aid flavored?
Kool-Aid. It was delicious.
Or does the Kool-Aid start to taste like fish pee? These are the things that keep me up at night.
All right. Wow. How many Kool-Aid flavored commercials have you done so far?
Man, I had to say there's probably a dozen that I've done. There's a really big
that's
one
really
I did.
cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's really cool.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got so much.
Yeah.
There was a big one I did. We actually teamed up with Progressive, and I got to work with Flo.
I saw that one.
That was me.
That was fun.
Yeah,
That
my
was
grandma
so fun.
thinks I'm in the suit. I'm not in the suit.
That's so much fun. Are you a gamer?
I am a gamer. Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
What games are you currently playing?
Right now, I'm not in that game, but I'm playing Star Wars Fallen Order,
Okay.
which is a great game. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. It's you get to be a lost Jedi Padawan.
Nice.
Kind of explores a fun area of the timeline. It's fun.
You voiced, what is it? Hanbi, the Undying in the fantastic action video game. Shakiro, Shadows Die Twice.
Sekiro, not Shakira. Although
Shakira, Shadows Die Twice. That's her new album is about to drop on Tuesday.
I would love to voice Hanbei for Shakira's new album. So if we can make that Shakira, yeah. That's great. I was Hanbei the Undying, who I joke is sort of like a kind of a samurai Eeyore, because he's very sad all the time, and the whole thing is the character is talking. He's basically the training module for the gamers to learn how to play the controls, because the game is based off of the same kind of schematics of a game called Dark Souls, a series that's known for just being very brutally difficult on gamers, very hard. So they sort of intentionally created a character that was the tutorial. And so a lot of people have gotten a lot of time with my character and heard all these. He has these kind of snarky quips. So it was really fun to work on.
What's your favorite?
I'm trying to think of there was one that we did in the recording that I'm not sure if it made it in, but it was something to I almost felt something. Because he's like an immortal being and he's being stabbed, and you're basically making fun of the person to say oh, that almost hurt. In fact, Sekiro won Game of the Year this year, which was really cool. So it was fun.
Okay, fantastic. Whoa. Hey, so you've worked on audiobooks and video games and toys and commercials.
You've done your research.
What's an obscure voice acting gig that the fans of yours would be surprised to hear was voiced by you.
There is a radio commercial that is airing right now for McDonald's, and
Really?
I am the voice of. So
Wait, I think I missed that. What was it? Hey, let me try. You gotta do that.
So there's somebody who's eating a Big Mac, and
Yeah.
I am the sound of that person eating a Big Mac.
Hey, isn't it more like that's the sound of me eating a Big Mac?
Yeah, but at the after the first bite, you.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, there you are.
Wow. All right. That's fantastic. Oh, boy. What are you working on now?
I like a bunch of things almost just came out of my mouth that I can't say because we signed a lot of NDAs and a lot
Almost
of
got you, didn't I?
You almost got me.
You can whisper one to me. Here you go.
I really okay.
Here you
I know, right? That one's gonna be.
go. You're in that?
I know.
You didn't tell me you were in that. That's gonna be so cool, dude. What the hell? You told me we were friends.
I know.
That's just it's like big.
I know.
That's a big
It's
thing
gonna
to be in.
huge. It's gonna be huge.
Just stay tuned, people.
Huge. It'll be huge.
It'll be huge. People,
bigly games,
I'm a stable
bigly
genius.
cartoons, the most stable voice
genius.
actor. Yeah.
Stable genius.
Yeah. There you go.
I know the color right, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, you're
I really am. Do not adjust your sets. I am purple. Wow. Are you on social media, Brock?
I am.
Tell me about it.
You can find me on Instagram. My name, which
yeah.
is Brock, and my occupation, which is talking. So it's
All right.
Brock Talks. Very easy. Brock
All right,
Talks. And then Brock Vox, VOX on Twitter.
You're just making this up now.
I am.
Brock Vox, Brock Talks.
Yeah. I mean, my name's easy. It was Brocky Road. Just keep going, right?
Wow.
Brock Man. Yeah, and I'm Brock Powell. You can find me on all the things.
Oh, could I? Yeah. Thanks for.
Right. We signed a lot of. It's not you. I just signed a lot of autographs.
Don't want to get me sick. I've had my shots.
There you are.
All right.
Pleasure.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah,
Here, the
thanks
two.
so much.
They're very good.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, the
Yes.
two-handed handshake.
Yes, thank you.
Your hands are so soft. Wow. And your eyes are like two limpid pools of
Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid. Yes.
Well, thank you.
Wow. All right. Let's see who else we can find to talk to at Pasadena Comic Con.
Look over there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That never gets old.
Oh, I know.
I'm a stable genius.
Stable genius. Stable genius. Kool-Aid.
Oh,
Yeah.
were you at the Picard premiere?
How did you know that?
You were, weren't you?
I was. How did
Did you like it? Did you like it? Here, Brock, live long and prosper. Do it. Do it like I'm doing it. Do it right. Live long and, no. With the hand, the fingers spread like with the fingers and the, just give it up. Just give it up, Brock. So how was Picard? You'll always be my number one. You're my number one.
Make it so.
You're my number one.
You're my number one. I wanted.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That was great. Oh,
Picard,
yes.
make
Watch
it so.
Make it so.
Tell me, how was it?
I liked it.
Did you bring something for somebody to sign? What was in that bag? Tell me. Are you
That's
a nerd?
crazy. I am a nerd.
Are you a nerd?
That's so funny that you
What
were
was
there.
that in the bag?
What's in the
Was that
bag?
Star Trek stuff?
It was Star Wars stuff. I was starting problems.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Patrick Stewart, have you seen The Mandalorian? Sound like Baby Yoda.
I got it from Etsy.
Oh boy.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Picard.
Sorry.